I play a lot of weird fighting games. From old games to fan games to whatever Candidatos is. I like to try just about anything I can get my hands on if it looks fun or good for a laugh. Naturally, because I play so many games people likely haven't heard about, I get told by the people around me that only play more mainstream fighters, I could enter a chat room and start talking about a completely made up game, and literally nobody would be able to tell the difference. And that got me thinking, what if I got together two mainstream fighting gamers and put that theory to the test? Welcome to You Made That Up, the KusoGame Show.
10 times in a
Hello,
row.
everybody. What's good?
Hello.
Hello, hello. We both on stream. So, say some words and shit.
Hello,
Hello,
stream.
my name is Jakeson from jakesent.com. I am a pretty boy who's not smart.
Actually, yeah, that's a great idea. Could you just give the people, TM, a quick introduction, just about yourself and, the most obscure game you've ever played.
Oh god, I actually don't. Well, I can just continue. Yeah, I am a European FGC person. I commentate fighting games for Wanted, Salty EU, Salt Mine League, other stuff going on over there. Mostly Strive and KOF stuff. Just F around. I also do a bunch of music things, so I'm all over the place. See, the most obscure game I've played, what even would that be? Probably the SNES version of the original Killer Instinct.
Okay.
You
And
played
Baz?
that? I'm
Yep.
Bez. I'm trying to think of something notable. Not much. FGC, North American East Coast. I do a lot for my school scene. Not much in terms of larger scale.
Hey, I mean, small scale is good scale,
In terms of most obscure game, oh fuck, obscure fighting game.
Yeah.
Probably, I know it's not that obscure because people know it because it's funny, but Jackie Chan Fist of Fire.
Oh, love that game.
Yeah.
Great game. Such a good ass game. I need to play more of that.
I don't really delve into the more obscure stuff, so that's like the best I got.
Alright.
I've played a lot of weird games, KusoGames, because I have people around me who are real into that. I just have no memory. I've just gotten my ass beat and died and just executed that away from my brain. We don't remember those.
So, let's just go ahead and go over the format for today. Just real quick for both of you two and for the people in the chat. So I've got here a list of 10 games, some real, some fake. I'm going to give you both the name and a description of the game. And both of you are going to lock in your answers, real or fake. After you both have answered, you can give your reasoning if you want to. And I'll tell you if it's real or fake. At the end, we got some special surprises planned, but for the most part, it's just going to be that. Any questions?
How are we actually locking in the answer?
I'm going to ask you if it's your final answer.
Oh, okay.
And if it's your final answer, it's your final answer. Simple as.
Okay.
Was that a real or fake introduction?
It was, in fact, real. It was very real.
Thank you. Good.
All right.
Then I think I got you.
So what do you say we just kick things off?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start off with a pretty easy one. If you do need the text that I'm going to be reading to you on screen, if you tune into the stream, it's there. It's going to be staying on there. So, like I said, we're starting things off with a pretty easy one that you two should know probably. The recent Steam release Infinite Versus allowed players to duke it out using iconic comic book and anime fighters such as Goku and Batman, but was best known for its unique networking solution, which purposefully desynced players to avoid rollback teleporting.
How?
Real or fake?
Can we ask
That's
questions?
fake.
Go nuts. Ask questions.
How recent are we talking?
Like last few years? Last year or so?
Honestly,
I would know this if it was real.
I feel like I would too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna say real.
All right, final answers.
This is
Final
fake as
answer, yeah.
shit. I would know about this. I would know about the game where you could play Goku and Batman.
So, final answers.
Final answer.
All
Yeah.
right. So Baz says real. Jake says fake.
Yep.
Jake, I
Yes.
got bad news for you.
What?
It's real as fuck. I haven't installed on my computer right fucking now.
I saw the desync players,
I'm
and that's something that is
streaming
just stupid enough to actually exist.
Jake, I'm gonna be real with you. I
need to play this.
I'm gonna be real with you. I expected you to actually get this because I was literally in August's stream chat like a day or two ago talking about this fucking game.
Yeah, but I don't listen to August.
That's very fair. Yeah,
We're
I
just
get that.
family. That's not my problem.
If you've ever heard of
For the record.
Blitz netcode, you know about Infinite Verses.
That's where that's from.
Wait, what's it called?
Blitz
Blitz
netcode. It's server based that purposefully
Oh.
lets players desync because the developer didn't like how rollback teleports looked.
That sounds abysmal.
I never got to play with it. Unfortunately, it was $15 to play
Hold on, I'm
online with
looking it up
Infinite
right now.
Verses, but I seen gameplay footage, and did not look fun. So let's move on to the next game. You know, we started off pretty easy. Let's go into the indie fighter Checkmate. In Checkmate, players can choose from a variety of chess-themed characters and their respective black and white variants, with your character color altering which universal mechanics you have access to. Real or fake?
What are those universal mechanics?
Fake.
Well, you know, you got your bursts, you got your you got your Roman cancel kind of deal. Lots of offensive and defensive mechanics, depending on the character color, to reflect, you know, the disadvantages and advantages between going first and second in chess.
Okay, so white would be more like have aggressive things and black defensive.
That's exactly right.
That's fake. You're bullshitting me.
All right.
I'm going to say fake.
All right, final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah.
That's correct. It's fake.
Oh, thank God.
I've wanted
gonna
this,
say,
but I wanted to make this, but I am by no means a game designer or a programmer or a sprite artist.
Good news. I have to present a proof of concept by the end of this semester for my game design class, and you might have just given me an idea.
All right, hear me out, right?
Oh,
hear me
nice.
out. Hear me out. What if the pawn had X copy?
Oh, you genius!
Every single time I talk about this concept to someone, I always sell them on it. It's so good. I'm genuinely shocked no one's made it.
Wait, remind me what X copy is?
It's 12 super in third strike where he transforms into the other character.
That
it's like promoting. It's like promoting the pawn.
That's actually really smart. But just a disclaimer for the rest of this, I really don't know any obscure titles.
Okay.
I kind of just stay within my local offline scene.
Yeah, I get that. And in your local offline scene, you're probably not going to be seeing stuff like Vrast, where players are allowed to import their own personal VTuber models or use others as playable characters. Anything's fair game as long as it was made via the program Vroid. Real or fake?
What did you call it?
Vrast.
Vrast?
Yeah, Vrast, Vrast. I don't know how.
Do you know what that stands for?
Not a goddamn clue.
Okay. That actually makes me think it's more real.
Hold on. Is this free or paid?
It is a free game.
I'm going with real.
Oh yeah, that seems like such a. I hate to agree with you.
I'm guessing that it's fucking dog shit, but I'm going with real.
Yeah, exactly. Seems like an awful game, but that seems real.
Final answers?
Final answer.
You're both correct again. This is a real game. Next up, we got something you might have heard your local Windjammers players talk about. Super Tennis 2025, a Mode 7 tennis game that's captured the hearts of many Windjammers fans with its lightning-fast movement options, including an 8-way air dash and wave dashes that promote some of the fastest and most electrifying gameplay on the Neo Geo. Real or fake?
I have an answer, but I'm not speaking before passes.
Fake. 100%.
I have a friend, Pantarosita, who was so goddamn hyped for Windjammers 2. And then it came out without lobbies, and that man spiraled into a goddamn depression. But also, wave dashes were, like, as far as I understand, not around in the Neo Geo era, so doesn't
You'd be
sound real.
surprised how many games I've found that are old as shit that have wave dashes.
The only reason I'm saying no is because
Oh yeah.
you're like saying that it has nasty ass movement. I have a few friends who play fighting games exclusively for movement. I would have heard of this.
All right, so final answers, fake for both of you.
Fake, yeah.
You're both correct. Yeah,
Oh, thank God.
I
Okay.
collaborated with KusoGame in the chat to figure out a good way to sell this, but yeah, no, y'all seeing through it.
Especially also.
If you didn't say Neo Geo, I might have said real.
Damn.
Same
All
here.
right. Clearly,
fact
I've
that
been
It
it's
might have been
old-
something recent.
Clearly, I've made this shit way too easy. So let's go for one that surely you won't get. Yang
Okay.
2020 Path to Presidency was a fan
Real.
game made for 2020 U.S. presidential candidate Andrew Yang, using default assets from the Unity fighting engine and traced Dragon Ball Z artwork to create a fighter that has since aged like milk.
Real.
Real or fake?
Wait a fucking second.
Final answer, real.
Now okay, so I'm aware of the Andrew Yang candidacy run, but I don't see. Oh no! This seems like, because my thing is like, you're making a 3D fighting game and tracing DBFC artwork. I don't see how that would go good. But this, of course, didn't go good.
You don't know. So what do you think? What are you thinking?
I'm skewing towards fake. Yeah, I'm thinking fake. Yeah, no.
All right, final answer?
Yeah.
Unlucky, Jake. Today is not your day. This is a real game. I have the soundtrack ripped on my YouTube channel.
I own this game.
I think the best part is that immediately after Yang dropped out, this game went from $10 to $2.
That's hilarious. That's so, because it seemed like I hope people were smarter.
You'd be surprised. Next,
No, I got it because it was funny.
it's a funny ass game. Yo, my Bernie Sanders goes crazy. Dino Rex, the classic dinosaur fighter, does not let players switch sides at any point during the game and features a different, hidden, other fighting game used as a tiebreaker. Real or fake?
What?
You can't switch
No,
sides, there's no side switches. And if you go to round 3 and it's a tie, you switch to a completely different fighting game.
I love this idea. I'm honestly fucking in love with it. Like, you tie in Street Fighter, you play Melty Blood now. I do not believe that they would put in the effort to make another fighting game.
Fake. I'm going fake.
Fake for.
Final answers?
I don't think. I want it to be real though.
I do
Please be
too.
real.
But I'm saying fake. Final answer.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna real quick pull something up.
No.
No fucking way.
No, wait.
Shit, where did I put that? Yeah, it's real. It's real. I'm trying to find the Mikado.
What?
Mikado runs this like every now and then. It's great.
How old is the game?
Found it. It's like from the 90s. It's Taito made it. I'm just gonna real quick share this link. I suggest watching it muted. It will hurt your ears.
Oh, that's when you know it's a real thing.
By the way, this game also features destructible terrain, a weapon system, and random item drops.
Is this a fighting game or a beat 'em up?
It's a fighting game.
It's Smash, apparently.
You can pick up a little like Ankylosaurus and just beat the shit out of your opponent with it. It's great.
Oh, that is the dankest thing I have ever heard of, and I love it.
So current score is 3-5. We're about let's see, we're a little over halfway through. How are you two feeling so far? How are you two feeling going into
This
the
is going
second
much
half?
better than I expected. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of fun.
I feel too woke and disappointed in humanity and myself.
All right. That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
This
Next
is pretty
up,
cursed knowledge. I'm not gonna lie.
Next up, we got Wing Fighters, the failed attempt by the developers of classic Flash game KOF Wing to bring the Wing experience to a wider audience without any potentially sticky legal issues by swapping KOF characters with copyright-free replacements. Real or fake?
Okay.
Oh, real.
So this sounds cool, right? KOF Wing, like that's like a Newgrounds thing, right?
So final answer? Real for both of you?
No, I'm asking questions. What the?
I don't have to answer
Wing,
shit.
Okay. I respect it.
I'm going real just off the premise that going through minimal effort to try and keep the same game but without like legal issues is absolutely something that I could see being done.
What gets me like from saying what makes me want to say real is that it's a failed attempt.
Yes. That's my line of thought.
Would he make up a failed fake game?
Yeah.
Because I feel like this is a story. I know some Smash people did it. This is basically what Them's Fighting Hurts did. I'm gonna say fake. I'm gonna say fake. Oh yeah, TFH did great.
Yeah, TFH is great. So final answers?
Final answer.
Unfortunately, Jake is correct. Baz, you're dropping the streak. This is how Jake can win.
Yeah, because this seemed too close to the
KOF
TFH.
Wing, however, is a real Flash game. Apparently, it's
I've
really
heard of that
sick.
before.
Yeah. Next up, we got a great one: Voltage Fighter Gau Kaiser, the arcade classic superhero fighting game that features a unique system where players are allowed to steal defeated opponents' special attacks. Real or fake?
I don't know, because that sounds... That mechanic sounds real. I don't know if it's from that game, but that mechanic definitely sounds real.
I don't know why, but somewhere in my brain, neurons are firing off at an
That
impressive
neuron activation?
pace.
Yeah, I'm going with real.
I don't know why, but my brain is like, I've heard these words before. I have seen this fate. I have felt this pain before, and I think it's real.
Final answers?
Yeah.
You're both correct. This game fucking rocks. This game's so sick.
Wait, so is it like a team fighter?
No, it's 1-on-1. You steal the player's special move, and then you keep it until you lose. So, like, if you beat Captain Atlantis, you get access to the Captain Smasher. It's sick.
It like what for the next round or
no? For until you lose.
Oh yeah, for arcade mode.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
even against real people.
No.
How does that work against real people though?
So if you're running a streak on the machine,
if you get a win streak, you just get to keep the special for as long as you have the win streak.
So how the fuck does that work in tournament?
In tournament, I have no fucking clue. I don't think anybody's run Gau Kaiser tournaments.
It just straight up doesn't.
But yeah, no, Gau Kaiser's sick. It's got
So does that also mean they animated every special move for every character?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's insane.
Yo, there's even got like really funny, like really cute little added touches where like if you've got the double brighter kick, common kick where he fucking like calls in his sidekick and they do like the common kick and beat the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm.
For brighter, he gives a thumbs up, but if you're like Gau Kaiser, he gives you a thumbs down.
That's
sick.
cool.
Oh.
It's so sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's so sick. All right, next up, speaking of awesome, we've got Dre Duel, the dreidel-based game that plays like the Beyblade DS game that would come out years later. This religious fighter has very easy but addicting gameplay and a shockingly good OST, but hasn't gotten much traction due to an incomplete ROM dump. Real or fake?
What the fuck is dreidel?
Yeah, Dre Duel. It's like dreidel, but duel.
Yeah, but what is dreidel to begin with?
Oh, dreidel is like a...
It's like a little pop.
It's basically a Jewish spinning top.
Oh. Okay, I'm Danish. We have those, but
What
Yeah.
juice?
Well, okay, so
Anyways, is Dre Duel
This
real or
is fake.
fake?
This is fake.
I'm going with fake. Only because if it was more recent, I would consider it. But you said it came out before the Beyblade DS game, like years beforehand, and like ironic fighting games and shit like that weren't really a thing at that time. I feel.
No. My shit is, how would it play like a DS game?
Well, the DS game
How the
played
fu-
like it is more accurate, but people are
Yeah,
more likely to know the Beyblade fighter, so I worded it like that.
Okay, yeah, fair. Okay, fair. No, it's still fake as shit.
Final answers?
Yeah, fake.
You're correct. It's fake as fuck. I made it up.
It's
That's
a
a
real.
funny ass
That's a
make-up,
good
bro.
one.
Yeah, I was sure that someone would believe just on the name, just on the fact that Dre Duel is such a good fucking name.
I considered it.
It's
I
a really
heavily
good name.
considered it, and then I realized
Like, no
that
way
it
some
was
marketing
out, like,
department
early
wouldn't come
2000s.
up with the name, right? Sure.
Okay.
Surely some like marketing
Dimax-
department wouldn't have come up with that, right?
No.
So what got me was addicting gameplay. I was like, this is a Steam like thing, and a shockingly good OST. If it was an OST, someone would have thrown that at me. Like, I would know
Understandable.
someone with a Dre Duel OST for the stream.
Yo, have you ever heard the Jimmy White's Cue Ball OST on the Game Boy?
I have not.
I highly recommend you listen to it. Surprisingly good. And that one's not fake, by the way.
I am afraid.
All right, we got our last one. The last one for the night. Heavy Smash is a fast-paced classic sports title by Data East and can best be described as rugby with guns.
So American football.
Yes. But all your players have guns and can dive kick.
I'm gonna say real.
So I'm thinking, right?
I'd like to remind both players that it is currently 6-7. This is the only chance Jake has to tie things up.
Dimax, is that you describing it as rugby with guns, or is that marketing?
That is
a
quite
marketing
literally the gameplay. That is how I am describing it.
No, but that is your description of it. That's not
Yes.
a thing they
Everything
use
that
in
I've
marketing.
said today is something that I thought up, not something that is
Okay, but
in marketing.
It could be like, it's rugby with guns, like Blood Bowl has. Then that's my only. I'm gonna go with fake.
Final answers?
Yeah.
I'm going real.
Why do you think it's real?
Because this is absolutely something that Data East would make. If you didn't say Data East, I probably would have said fake. The fact that you included Data East, this is exactly what they would make.
My thing is the use of rugby that makes me think fake. That's.
Now, isn't Data East European?
I don't know. I know it's very big in Australia. In Europe, we play football, so.
All right.
I don't know. It
So
sounds.
y'all have your final answers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll discuss it more after the review.
The answer is that Heavy Smash is real.
Yes.
It's real, and it's one of the sickest games I've ever played. American
because
team to
this is
fucking
so
so
hard.
for real.
This is exactly the kind of thing that Data East would make. Because
absolutely.
whenever like a foreign company makes something like that takes place in America, it is always some form
it doesn't
of
just
like,
take place in
football
America. There's
gun.
America, Australia, space,
Wait,
all
what?
over the fucking place.
What?
Oh yeah, space.
Space.
Yeah, space team is the mega top tier.
Rugby with guns in space.
Yeah,
I gotta
like,
fucking.
it's on Fightcade.
Oh, I gotta look up this
It's
game. Holy
on
shit!
Fightcade. Oh, if you look it up, you're just gonna
It's on
find people-
Fightcade?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's on Fightcade. It's so
Aw.
sick. It's one of the sickest games I've ever played. You
Is
want to
it-
run it?
how-
You want to
how
run the
many
set after
players?
this? You want to run the set after this?
Yeah,
I
want
can,
to.
but I might bring this to my weekly on
I
Wednesday.
highly recommend you do. It takes like 5 minutes to learn. And it's
How many
so
players
much
is
fun.
it?
It's 2 players.
I'm in.
Okay,
Anyways,
I'm
normally
absolutely.
this would be the end of the game. Baz would win 8-6. However, that's a little bit boring. So we've got something extra special for Jake. He's got one last chance to pull it back and win the entire game. May I present to you all the bootleg bonus round, where you have to match a description of a bootleg game to the correct bootleg name. All right, Jake? Here's a question. This bootleg fighting game is based on a popular media franchise, but hides the secret that it's actually a reskin of another bootleg fighter, Chinese Fighter 3. Is it Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Star Wars, Assassin's Creed, or Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? These are all real bootlegs. I shit you not. All of them are on Fightcade.
All of them are on Fightcade!
These are all real. Even Chinese Fighter 3. Now then, Jake, if you get this right, you win the game, doubling your points.
Comeback mechanics of my good old-fashioned fighting game?
Which is it?
So, my logic here, Chinese fighter, we're using traditional Chinese weaponry. That's like swords, bow staffs, whatever. Maybe some supernatural shit. I think we are gonna eliminate Harry Potter here. I don't think that's that.
Yeah?
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, I don't think if they would make a Lord of the Rings game, that's not it. Now the question is Star Wars or Assassin's Creed. Now, I think if it... I don't think a Star Wars fighting game really works. And I think Assassin's Creed has more use for diverse weaponry. So I'm gonna go with C, Assassin's Creed, final answer.
If that's your final answer, I got bad news.
Wait,
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King!
Holy fuck. That's a thing?
Yes. It features a wide cast, such as Aragorn, Legolas, Half-Orc, all your favorites.
Legolas!
I shit you not. That's how it's spelled. That's how it's spelled. It's fucking Legolas. Assassin's Creed, unfortunately, is just a clone of what's that Don Bluth arcade game? Dragon Slayer?
Fuck if I know.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Star Wars is a shmup, and Harry Potter is actually a platformer, I believe.
That makes more sense.
I think Harry Potter
would you like to know the final points? Unfortunately, Jake, you didn't get the bonus.
I take the L. It's okay.
Yeah, so the final score is Jake with 6 points and Baz with 8. So Baz, congratulations, you win. If I could have found someone, I would have commissioned a custom forum signature for you. But unfortunately, I couldn't. The one artist that I know and well enough to ask that kind of personal question did not know what a forum signature is.
I don't even use forums, so it's fine.
So you get the knowledge that that Chinese Fighter 3 is also Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. And that
was haunt me from the grave, I hope you know.
And that my Half-Orc is sick nasty, for real.
Oh,
my Legolas goes hard, undefeated, because the game desyncs every time before the round ends. all right, gamers, we had our fun. Congratulations again to Baz. Good job. Good shit. Good shit, man. And just gonna leave y'all with my favorite quote from one of the two Street Fighter 2 guides on Game Facts. One that really stuck with me, one that I'm never gonna forget. And I hope that it inspires you the same way that it inspires me. Chances are there won't be a Street Fighter tournament coming to your town anytime soon. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be training for one. Now go train for those fucking Street Fighter tournaments, gamers. See y'all some other time.
Alright.
We're ending on that note. I'm stopping the stream now.